2024 was an extraordinary year for space exploration, marked by events and discoveries that captivated the entire world. From the initial tests of SpaceX's Starship, promising to revolutionize space travel, to the launch of critical missions like Hera and Europa Clipper, our understanding of the universe has made significant strides. The great solar eclipse that crossed the United States drew astronomers and enthusiasts from all over the globe, offering a breathtaking spectacle. Adding to this was the passage of the stunning comet Sun-Shin-Shan Atlas, enchanting anyone in search of celestial wonders. These events, though just a few highlights, made 2024 a year filled with exciting discoveries and cosmic adventures. But what does 2025 have in store? Let's find out together in this video. When it comes to astronomical events, 2025 is expected to be a relatively quiet year in terms of extraordinary phenomena. Aside from the usual occurrences, such as annual meteor showers and planetary conjunctions, no spectacular comets are anticipated. However, as we well know, comets are always unpredictable, so a surprise might bring us an awe-inspiring show. If that happens, we'll be sure to update you and discuss it on the channel. From an astronomical perspective, however, there are a couple of events worth noting. One of them is the explosion of the star T Coronae Borealis, a phenomenon we covered a few months ago. As of December 2024, the star has not yet exploded, despite predictions of its imminent eruption. The explosion is expected to occur in the early months of 2025, though it might also be delayed until early 2026. What makes this event so fascinating is that the star, located in the Corona Borealis constellation, will temporarily become as bright as the North Star, a phenomenon that may not happen again for another 80 years. For many of us, this will likely be a once-in-a-lifetime sight. Another interesting event is the major lunar standstill, which will occur in January 2025. Just as the solar solstice marks the moments of the sun's maximum and minimum height relative to the celestial equator, the moon also has its solstices, marking its periods of maximum and minimum height in the sky. Every 18 years, a major lunar standstill occurs, and the next one will take place in January 2025. While the moon itself won't appear particularly special during this event, there are archaeoastronomical implications that make this phenomenon truly fascinating. Some astronomers will head to Stonehenge, where certain megalithic structures are believed to align with lunar standstills. Now let's move on to space launches and interplanetary missions. 2025 promises to be a very exciting year for interplanetary exploration. Among the planned missions, the Japanese JAXA mission Destiny Plus stands out, aimed at asteroid 3200 Phaethon. Although initially scheduled for 2025, the mission has been postponed to 2028 due to launcher modifications. However, there will be no shortage of other missions to asteroids. For example, the Tianwen-2 mission will mark China's first asteroid sample return mission and will also include the exploration of Comet 311P, Vanth. Additionally, NASA's Lucy mission will conduct a flyby of asteroid 52246 Donald Johnson, a celestial body with a diameter of 4 kilometers. Lucy will then proceed toward Jupiter's Trojan asteroids, continuing to enhance our knowledge of the solar system's primitive bodies. Another fascinating project is the Odin mission, which aims to develop asteroid mining techniques. Odin will launch in January 2025 with a lunar payload tied to Intuitive Machines' IM-2 mission. Speaking of the Moon, 2025 will be a particularly eventful year for lunar missions. In January, 2 lunar missions will launch, Blue Ghost and Resilience, both aboard SpaceX Falcon 9 rockets. Blue Ghost is a lander by Firefly Aerospace, carrying scientific instruments and technology demonstrators to the Moon. Resilience, on the other hand, represents the second part of the Hakuto-R mission by the Japanese company iSpace, which will attempt to land on the Moon after the failure of the first mission in 2022. Furthermore, NASA will continue its Commercial Lunar Payload Services program, which funds private companies to deliver scientific payloads to the Moon. The IM-2 and IM-3 missions, scheduled for January and October respectively, will be part of this program. IM-2, in particular, will target the Moon's south pole, a region believed to contain water ice. The Yaoki rover, designed by the Japanese company Demon, will also be part of these missions and will autonomously navigate the lunar surface. We cannot forget Starship. In 2025, SpaceX will conduct a demonstration mission of the Human Landing System, HLS, a vehicle designed to transport astronauts from lunar orbit to the Moon's surface. This will be a crucial test within the Artemis program, and while the mission will be uncrewed, it will be essential to verify the system's safety and reliability. 2025 will also be a noteworthy year for interplanetary missions. The Venus Life Finder mission, a private project by Rocket Lab and MIT, will study Venus's clouds in search of organic molecules that could indicate the presence of life. Additionally, NASA's ESCAPADE mission will explore Mars' magnetosphere and its interaction with solar winds, an important step in better understanding the Martian environment. In the field of space telescopes, 2025 will see the launch of SpaceX, a NASA telescope that will map the entire sky in infrared, and SPARCS, which will focus on studying red dwarfs, small stars of great importance for astrobiological research. In conclusion, 2025 is shaping up to be a year full of discoveries and space adventures. With numerous launches and missions to the Moon, Mars, Venus, and asteroids, the race for space exploration continues, and there will undoubtedly be many new developments to follow. Thank you for watching the video. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell so you don't miss future updates.